Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack. I popped once in 1992 and the fun never stopped. And this is episode 39 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. So last time we went all the way to North Coral. We found out that Shinra is trying to use something called huge materia to blow up Meteor. We don't agree with their plan, so we're going to take the huge materia for ourselves. I forgot to mention last time, I was kind of explaining why we're dicking over the Shinra even though they're trying to save the planet. Well, another reason is because we believe we're going to be the ones to defeat Sephiroth, because if we kill Sephiroth because he's the one channeling the spell for Meteor, then Meteor will dissipate. We're thinking that the huge materia can benefit us in our fight against Sephiroth, and we don't believe that Shinra's plan is going to work. So anyway, let me hold on. I need to do this real quick. Got to use that to sync up. That's how I sync the audio for these episodes. So anyway, we talked to this guy. He tells us that Shinra's coming after the huge materia in their Condor, what's it called? The Condor fucking reactor. the reactor where the Condor lives on top. They're not happy about that. So we need to go help them defend. And that we shall do. Hello, hi, how are you doing? I am ready. Go, go, go. So it's gonna want us to place. Now, I'll show you guys what I was talking about before. I was trying to describe the strategy for this, how you pretty much guarantee a win. Now, the way the mechanics of this game work, if at any point in time the enemy has no units on the field, they instantly lose. Same goes for us. So. Or no, I'm sorry, the same does not go for us. So basically, we're just gonna set one fighter down here. This is how you do it if you want to win the RTS minigame and miss out on the boss fight, which provides some bonus experience and a good dropped item. Now, I'm going to let them go through it, but I'm also going to show you guys the strategy in case you ever want to take this. So, what you're going to want to do is set your speed down to low as soon as possible. And now you can see we're allowed to set a fighter a little bit further than our previous fighter. So, we're going to set another one there, and then another one there, and another one there, all the way down until we get to this guy, basically. And then we're just going to set, like, a fighter, and then two of the guys that are really good against the beast. I think it's, yeah, the attackers. Then you set two attackers as soon as you get, I think this is, like, around here is the lowest you can go. You set two attackers, and then you have them attack this guy and kill him before another enemy has a chance to spawn. And that's pretty much how you do that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take all these guys and basically just put them in a corner. I'm gonna let the enemy reach the top, because I want to fight the boss, and it's going to take a little while. I have the battle speed as high as possible, but it'll still take quite a bit. So. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward as we follow the little march of the beasts, their progress on up the hill. Oh no, it's gonna get us! Oh shit, the enemy invasion. Okay, so I purposely threw the game, because now we're gonna fight the boss. My god, they're attacking. We're counting on you. I'm on it. Watch me go, boss. And all you have to do is fight this one fucking boss, and he's not even really a boss. This guy's a fucking joke. Look at this big-ass dumbass. Alright, so I wonder, can I just cast death on him? I wonder if he's immune to death. I would assume he is, but let's just look at the damage he's doing. Like, this guy's fucking, he's lame. Dude, you corny. Let's see. Can we death him? Nah, that'd be too easy. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Death is a spell that you pretty much end up never using. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at that shit. This might actually be a final attack from him. He might be dead. Yep. That was the boss. Big bad boss killed by a death blow with an added cut materia. Alright, so. Oh, sweet. We got Dragon Die for Sid. Nice, 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 nice. And we get the Imperial Guard, which is a really solid armor, actually. Yes, we did it. That was wonderful. Thank you. I doubt Shinra will attack now. Meh, 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 meh. Arg! Arg! What's Arg? What is Arg? Like pirates? Oh shit, it's the Condor. It's hatching! Baby! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! What is that? You okay? Nah, he's not okay. Oh. That light just now. The condor. The eggs. What? Would you go outside and see what it was, please? Okay, fine. I guess. If you want me to. I'm going. Alright, so... I wonder why it just showed us that picture, because that condor's dead now. Oh, the condor, the baby condor is born. Hi, how you doing, baby? And we take the Phoenix Materia. So, I think what happened there, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what happened there, but I believe what happened there is the egg finally hatched from the condor, but there's something wrong with the hatch, probably due to all the runoff coming from the Mako energy of the reactor. And basically a materia popped out, which is the Phoenix Materia. And because that materia was present, the egg not only hatched, but also burst into flames and killed the condor. So that's unfortunate, but the chick survived. Hopefully we'll be able to survive on its own without Mama. Maybe they're different from real-life birds. So let's just go ahead and hope. Either that or the citizens of Fort Condor will be able to take care of it. It was also able to fly directly out of the eggs. That might help. And in the meanwhile, we get the Phoenix Materia. Now, the Phoenix Materia is actually fucking awesome. It's fire damage on all enemies, kind of like Ifrit. But it also revives any dead allies, which is fucking just cool. But anyway, everyone thanks. I mean it, thanks. Although there isn't anything we can give you, make sure you stop in and stay anytime, so be sure to drop by, yada yada. Yes, there's one more thing I forgot to tell you. I had the huge materia the whole time. What's this? Damn, man, it's huge materia! Truth is, this is the materia inside the reactor. What the hell did we fight for? We weren't protecting the reactor, we were protecting the condors. When that reactor was built, they forced us to help. That's how we knew it was inside the reactor. I knew this day would come, so after Shinra left, I sneaked in and took the materia. I didn't mean to fool you. I think he means snuck in. I don't think sneaked is a word. I didn't mean to fool you, but I guess that's how it ended up. I'm really sorry. Just forget about it. Anyway, we're still alive. I see. If you put it that way, we're really grateful. So the last huge materia that Shinra's after is an underwater reactor in Junon. Gotta get there first, yada yada, fucking. But you know, Shinra's probably on high alert since we always mess with him. How about we take a break and go see that little fella for a bit? You must mean Cloud. Yeah, I'm worried about Tifa. She may have collapsed taking care of the guy. How about checking in on him? Down to Mid-Eel. Fuck yeah. Okay. So, alright. So we're going back to check up on Cloud and Tifa. And turns out that fucking old dude at the table's been holding out on us the whole time. We're on a mission to grab that huge materia. We could have just walked in and took it. But instead, they sort of tricked us into fighting for them because they wanted our help to protect the condors, so... Douchebags! Anyway, I guess it was all good because without us, you know, the condor egg probably wouldn't have survived Shinra's onslaught of douchebaggery, but... luckily, Mid-Eel is really close to here. It's just... Mid-Eel's in the southwest. I'm sorry, southeast. I'm dyslexic. But first, I actually want to make a pit stop and go get a new enemy skill. Once you have the high wind immediately, you can stop here, which is Goblin Island. This is home to goblins, as the name may suggest. And real quick, I'm going to want to take the counterattack materia off Barret, because I don't want these guys to die prematurely. Now, these guys are useful for two things. Number one, they teach an enemy skill. Number two, they have nuts that are going to come in handy when we start breeding chocobos. So, oh, damn. So there's the Goblin Punch enemy skill. So we're going to basically sit here and steal until we can get us the nut that this guy has. He's going to cast Sleep like a D-bag. So we already taught Barret the Goblin Punch. I may need to kill Barret because he has too much cover materia on. Yeah, I'm never gonna... rather than kill Barret, I'm just gonna take the cover materia off. We'll find... There's only goblins on this island, I think, so it's not hard to, find another one. They're not really worth any experience or AP or anything, but they're not worth a lot of gil. But, that being said, you get the Zeo nut, which is critical for chocobo breeding. I think you need 2 of them total, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. And, you can only find them here. You can't, you can buy nuts. Whenever chocobos mate, they need to have a nut involved for some reason. You gotta get that nut off, I guess. But in order to breed any of the special chocobos, you don't need any of the nuts that Chocobo Bill actually sells, or even Chocobo Sage, if the Chocobo Sage even has any nuts to sell. But whatever it is, the ones that you need are actually stolen from enemies. So the goblins, these guys actually, you can steal the better nuts. Well, they're not really, the nuts themselves aren't better. It's just that better chocobos come from breeding using these nuts. Using these nuts. And I just keep saying nuts, 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 and there's probably somebody sitting there laughing their ass off because I keep saying the word nuts. But I feel like Sid's gonna run out his life on the timer here. Final to steal this soon. Alright, let me speed this up. Okay, that took like forever and a half, but we finally got all our nuts off. That's great. So we now have 2 of those nuts, and we can set Barrett back up with his counterattack and his covers. Good, good, good. And that's all there is to that. Now, I guess before I go any further, I'm going to want to hit up the Chocobo stable so we can buy us some Mimic Greens. I believe it's Mimic Greens the little Chocobo likes. Could be wrong. So I'm gonna have to double check on that. But just in case, I'm pretty sure it's either Gashel or Mimit. I want to say it's Mimit, but I'm just to be sure, I'm gonna buy 1 of each. So now these, you don't really have to worry about the difference between these right now. Just know that they're gonna come in handy when we start doing chocobo breeding, because part of chocobo breeding is chocobo racing, and greens. Feeding chocobo greens increases their stats for racing. So they're like their top speed, their stamina, and then there's also the intelligence stat, which makes the chocobo more responsive to your control input. If you have a chocobo with really low intelligence, it won't listen to your commands, basically, I guess is the way the game describes it. But basically it'll mean the controls will be shittier, which I think is awesome that that's even like an algorithm they have programmed into the game. Like, okay, well, the controls are going to be shitty if you have a bad stat. Otherwise, the controls are just fine. I always thought that was cool. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead over to, well, I guess the chick is in like every shop, so it's kind of important. You can actually do this before or after this event that happens. I just want to do it now. Hey buddy, what's this? You're being awful friendly. Oh, so that's it. You want the Samalin greens, which is just another word for mimic greens. This is another mistranslation kind of thing, but, well, I guess there's no way around it. Here you go, shrimp. Eat up. Oh, the chocobo looks like it enjoys eating the greens. You don't say. Tiny little white chocobo. I wish I could have a tiny little white chocobo. Hey, he's kind of cute. Oh, maybe I'll just tickle him a little. Scratch him behind the ears. That's the secret. And boom. Got some materia. So that's the break materia. It's actually a kind of a variety spell. And it's got some of the most... we're getting some of the most powerful magic in the game right now. You actually need 5,000 AP on the ultimate magic before you can even use it. So you can see it actually doesn't provide any magic. We have to level it up first. Contain, though, the contain materia is freeze, which is ice magic, and I think has a chance to cast stop. Break, I think has a chance to petrify and is earth magic. Tornado is wind magic, and I think has a chance to instantly kill or something like that. And then flare is just super powerful fire magic, so that's pretty cool. We can get rid of this elemental materia. It's not really doing much for us. And I guess we should probably start on the old Ultima grind as well. So, anyway, we're going to have us a boss fight coming up. It's not really much of one, though. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. It's not really much of a boss fight, to be honest. But, ooh, that depressing music. Cloud's not really doing a whole lot better. It's no use. I don't understand a thing, Cloud. What should I do? What if you never recover for the rest of your life? Prepare for more story, by the way. But first... Oh, shit. They're coming! What'd you say, Cloud? So Cloud actually managed to get some words out. But earthquake, fuck. Oh boy. This might be an extra long episode because we have a pretty significant chunk of story coming. The live stream is gushing up from below the surface of the earth. Oh shit, damn, this is bad. Sid, what's wrong? Nothing. You and Cloud get inside quick. That's really not gonna help anything. But hey, don't worry about a thing. I ain't about to die that easily. Be careful. Good luck, Mega Man. Okay, here I go. Watch this. Watch me run Goofy down this ramp. And this is Ultima Weapon, tearing shit up. Damn, that fucking weapon! Of all the times to show up. So, the live stream. Okay, then, come on, you shit. The live stream starts gushing up from underneath the planet. At the same time, Weapon attacks, because Weapon just seems to be going around tearing shit up. Now, Weapon's purpose is to destroy anything that's a threat to the planet. Right now, humans are a threat to the planet because, you know, they created Sephiroth. Basically, they're like a reset switch, more or less. So let's see. We're gonna want to white win this off. That's a lot of damage. Now, actually, this isn't really a boss fight. Oh man, I wish I was level 4 limit break. I forgot to set my limit break. Let's go ahead. This isn't really much of a boss fight. You only have to survive. You have no chance of killing Ultima Weapon. It just sort of takes off after like 3 turns or something. So your job is just to keep everybody topped up. So there, that's a good chunk of damage right there. Here comes the Ultimate Beam. This actually might kill Red, but that's not really a big deal. Yep. R.I.P. in peace. So, yeah, and then he just takes off. See ya! Come back! I hate you! Oh, we need to use Hyper Jump more. I forgot, we're still lacking Sid's, I guess we have Sid's level 3, but we don't have his level 2s finished off yet. Alright, alright, so he's gonna fly away. And now it's cutscene time. You little bitch, trying to escape? I don't know what he says there. I'm just kind of filling in swear words for him. You cum guzzling dumpster baby. Get back here. Damn, man, just a little more and I would have smashed him. It looks like the live stream has settled as well. Yeah, way to speak too fucking soon, Red. Damn, you gotta be kidding. That's bad. The mainstream is kicking up. Something way bigger than that last one is on its way. No good, get out of here. But what about Tifa and Cloud? God damn it, you don't have any time to worry about anyone other than yourself. Don't you know when that stream will blow? Whoa. So, it can't really properly render things, but basically the ground is supposed to be like cracking right now. But Tifa, Cloud, get out of here. So all that Sid really has time to do is yell to Tifa and Cloud. This is bad, the tremors are getting worse. Wait a minute, Cloud. Doctor, shouldn't we move him somewhere rather than stay here? Might be safer to take refuge in the wide open space. Alright then, let's do that. Don't worry about a thing, Cloud. I'll see to it that you get somewhere safe. No, the structure can't take it! Hurry! Yes! Oh god! Yeah, so get ready for some storyline. I know this doesn't seem like a very storyline heavy part right here, but we're getting. Oh Jesus! Run, Tifa, run! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you gotta run faster than that, Tifa. Tifa, you gotta book it. Tifa. Tifa, you're doing it wrong. Tifa, hustle. No, you're going the wrong way. You want to go up, not down. Oh shit! Cloud's just completely up. I don't know what's going on. I'm in a coma. And right back into the live stream with Cloud. He barely survived the whole live stream dip the first time, and right back in there. This is pretty bad. So here we're gonna just see this really awkward animation. It just couldn't quite be rendered any better than this, I guess. But I always love those little like half CGI cutscenes where like the models are a lot more clear and crisp, but they still have the weird chibi character models. I don't know, I just always thought that was funny. And Tifa's spinning around in circles. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Oh. We're not spinning no more. Where am I? What's happened? Hello? Where's Cloud? Cloud, where are you? Hello? Huh? What? Who? And now all we hear is like radio feedback and gunfire. What? Probably memories. Oh, and Kefka's laugh. I just heard Kefka's laugh. They reused that sound effect. Wait a minute, I don't know anything about that. No, it's not me. I'd never do anything like that. Accusations from the dark. Tifa's lost her mind, hasn't she? No, stop it. Stay back. Somebody help, please. No. Yeah, Tifa's in a bad spot right now. Things are getting louder. Cloud, help me. Why are you acting so weak? Tifa kind of breaks down. She's like a strong, independent female for most of the game, but then at this point, she just kind of has a bad couple of weeks, and she ends up just snapping basically, and suddenly we end up in an even stranger place. Where am I? Cloud? What is it, Cloud? What is this? Is this the inside of your dreams, or is it your subconsciousness? It's just subconscious, not ness. You're searching, aren't you, Cloud? Searching for yourself. I can help too. We'll work together to try and get the real you back. But where do we start? So we have 3 Clouds to talk to here, and Tifa pretty much nailed it on the head here. We're inside of Cloud's subconscious, so... the gates of Nibelheim. 5 years ago, Sephiroth passed through these gates, and that's how it all started. It connects to Nibelheim? That's right, it's probably best to start from there. Alright. Well then, let's see. Let's go have a look, Cloud. I know it's not easy, but I'll be right with you. So here's where things are going to finally all come together. So I hope you've been paying attention to the story thus far, because this is where it all starts to make sense. And this is one of my favorite parts of this game, to be honest. So let's go ahead and... So we've seen this scene quite a few times now. This will be, I think, the 3rd time we've seen this. Here's the well. And that's Gramps' Inn, too. Excuse me. The only truck in town. It's been a while since we were little kids, right? The only truck in town looks like a real piece of shit. This is the Nibelheim you remember, right? It's the same as my Nibelheim. That's why this place is our Nibelheim. Yeah, I guess that's what that would mean, huh? There's a spectral cloud. 5 years ago, 2 men from Soldier came. Sephiroth and a young and vibrant soldier. Can you tell me again what happened? So, Cloud, you recount your part of the story, and Tifa will tell you what's good and what's bad about this story. Sephiroth, how does it feel? 5 years ago, I saw Sephiroth. I saw the real Sephiroth for the very first time. So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? So this is the great Sephiroth. But to tell you the truth, I thought he was very cold. You got that right, sister. Sephiroth is pretty alien, to be honest. He's kind of, he's like, they designed him to feel not quite human. I remember I felt a foreboding about him. And there's Cloud. Well, is this right? Are we good? Are we clear? Nope. Nope. We're not Crystal. I've been hiding it for some time, afraid that if I told you, something terrible might happen. But I'm not going to hide anything anymore. You weren't here. Cloud did not come to Nibelheim 5 years ago. I think she means 7 years. It was supposed to be 7 years ago. But I waited, but Cloud never came. Awkward. The 2 that were ordered here were Sephiroth and another person. But who was the other person? Barrett? Maybe? No, it wasn't Barrett. Alright, let's go. Just kidding, it was Red 13. Nah, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. Womp womp. And that's all we have to say about that. You mean that member of Soldier who came with Sephiroth wasn't Cloud? There's nothing I can say. You must find the answer for yourself. If you can't, then you are basically doomed. Take your time, Cloud. Slowly, little by little, okay? I don't know. So we've confirmed now from Tifa, who was actually there, that that Cloud did not show up with Sephiroth on that day 7 years ago. 5-7. Cloud believes it to be 5. The actuality is that it was 7. So they kind of pass that number back and forth. That starry night at the well, and our promise that night. What if the memory was just a lie? Don't hurry, Cloud. Don't answer too quickly. Just keep checking all those small emotions, and it'll come back slowly, little by little. Right, like the night sky that night. The heavens were filled with stars. This is honestly why I think a lot of people like the pairing of Tifa and Cloud better than Aerith and Cloud, because they're the ones with all the memories together, and Tifa's sort of romantic, helping Cloud through, like, regaining his sanity kind of thing. Aerith never gets a chance to do any of that, but anyway, from the beginning, okay? And I'll explain how, like, kind of where the story goes from here after that, but, you know, we have to go through this first. Try and remember, Cloud. I can't remember. I was drunk. Like my entire childhood. Right, I was wearing these clothes. Yeah, that ugly-ass teal dress. That's you, too. You were so small then. I don't know if the dress is actually... And cute. Sephiroth once said... I don't know if the dress is actually ugly, but the color is. Cloud made up his memories by listening to my stories. Did you imagine the sky? No, you remembered it. That night the stars were gorgeous. It was just Cloud and I. We talked at the well. That's why I continued to believe that you were the real Cloud. So there definitely was a Cloud. It's just, I still believe you're the Cloud from Nibelheim. But you don't believe in yourself. These memories aren't enough. Okay, so we know there was a Cloud. And to be fair, we believe that our Cloud is the original Cloud, because Tifa insists, Cloud, what about your other memories? Tifa insists that he didn't have those memories implanted from Tifa's memories, the memory of the night sky. She believes that he actually remembers that. Not that Jenova sort of implanted those memories into his head from hers. No, not memories. A memory is something that has to be consciously recalled, right? That's why sometimes it can be mistaken in a different thing. But it's different from a memory locked deep within your heart. That's why it must be a fake. If he could recall up that memory. That's it. What about some memory that has to do with me? Say something, I say something and you don't remember it, but you say something and I remember it too. Then we'll know that that's our memory. Talk to me about anything, some important memory to you. Now that you mention it, why did you want to join Soldier in the first place? I always thought it was a sudden decision you made. I was devastated. I wanted to be noticed. I thought if I could get stronger, I could get someone to notice. Someone to notice you? Who? Who? You know who. You, that's who. You who, that's who. Who do you do? You do that voodoo that you do so well. Me, why? Tifa, did you forget about those days? Look, I was really drunk. Just like you. Tifa and Cloud were childhood alcoholics. I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? Hoo-yah! Ninja jump. That's Babby Cloud. No, it's alright. You were having a hard time back then. You were so busy with your own things, it's only natural you don't remember me back then. So Tifa had a clever idea. If Jenova's powers are causing Cloud to basically instantly remember any memory that Tifa tells him, and sort of adopt it as his own memory, instead she's saying, well, why don't you tell me a memory, and if I remember it, then obviously it has to be you. Because that power can only work, you know, can't work both ways. It's important to me. I hate to say it, but it's a very important memory. Do you want to see it? Well, shit, yeah, when you put it that way. Come on, hurry. Yeah, I'm here. A sealed up secret wish. Tender memories no one can ever know. I sniffed your panties. Nah, JK. So here we kind of see like bits and pieces of Nibelheim just floating in space. And here is a window. Oh me, oh my, I wonder whose window that is. Do you know where this window goes to, Tifa? Fine, I'll go. Oh man. Hello? Who is it? Anyone home? And it is Tifa's room in Nibelheim. Remember this? Just where that piano is. The fuck? My room? It was my first time there. Was it? I only used to look up at it from outside. Hey, it's a couple other kids. Hey, look! Well, what are the kids doing? Cloud's coming! Here I come, Cloud! How are you doing? I want to play with you guys. You think he wants to come in? What's the matter, Tifa? Are you, huddled up in a, fetal position there? Was that the first day you came into my room? That's right, we live next to each other. But I didn't really know you that well. I've known you since we were children, and I always thought we were close. But you gotta follow that up with something, Tifa. Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever being in my room. Tifa always used to be with this threesome. Wow, that's pretty hardcore for, you know, like 8-year-olds. That's right. I used to think they were all stupid. What? You were all childish, laughing at every stupid little thing. They were children, Cloud. Of course they were childish. That's what childish means, but we were children back then. I know, I'm the one that was stupid. Oh, I'm glad you can admit that. I really wanted to play with everyone, but I was never allowed into the group. Then later, I began to think I was different. That I was different from those immature kids. Then maybe. And here's where we start to learn a little bit more about Cloud's real personality. He's a loner by nature. He was very cynical as a younger person, and also very callous as an adult. He's not very much one for social interaction. It doesn't come easily to him. But just maybe they would invite me in. I thought that might happen, so I hung around. I was so prejudiced and weak. That night I called Tifa out to the well. I thought to myself Tifa would never come, that she hated me. Yeah, it was so sudden, I was a bit surprised. But it's true that we weren't that close, but after you left town, I really thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how Cloud was doing. I wonder if Cloud was able to get into Soldier. I started reading the newspapers thinking that there might be an article about you. Thanks, Tifa. Tell him what you told me later. He'll probably be so happy. Okay. Huh? Wait, huh? By him, he means himself. But Cloud's kind of split into a whole bunch of different little fragments right now. What happened on this day? Was it a special day? This was the day everyone died. No, that came later. Tifa's mother. The day Mom died. Suddenly Tifa remembers. It's kind of easy to repress a memory like that, wouldn't you think? I went to see Mom. So Tifa's mother died, and I don't believe they ever explain how, but when she was very young, her mother met an early death. So I wonder if there's anything beyond that mountain. And so she set off on her own to try to find Mommy again. Mount Nibel's pretty scary. Many people have died there. No one crosses that mountain alive. How about those that died? Did Mama pass through the mountains? Young Tifa's kind of going crazy, but she's just kind of, I'm going. So fuck you. They say no one passes through the mountains alive, but Tifa has this feeling that maybe the dead cross through here, so desperate to see her mother again, she kind of just sets off on her own. And her two little friends follow. This one isn't so cool with that idea. He's gonna bail. Fuck that. Hey, Cloud. It's little babby Cloud. Huh? Catch up. Go, Cloud, go. Go, Cloud, go. Catch up. I don't think we ever hear this music again, actually. I'm just kind of appreciating it right now. I think this is the only time you hear this music at all. Hey. What's, oh. And then they bail. Yeah, you're great friends. Just leave Tifa to go by herself. She's like a 10-year-old little girl. And you're just gonna leave her to brave the mountains by herself. Assholes. And remember when that bridge snapped? When they were adults and Sephiroth visited? Yeah, apparently it happened again. I don't remember the path I walked. Tifa missed her step. I ran to her, but I didn't make it in time. Both of us fell off the cliff. Back then I only scarred my knees, but back then you could get away with only scraped knees. Does anybody remember that line? Cloud, why'd you bring Tifa to a place like this? Scolding this boy who just fell off a cliff. What the hell's the matter with you? What if she dies? Well, then it'll be her fault. I didn't do shit. So Cloud ended up getting blamed by the adults. Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. Yeah, it's kind of Tifa's thing is being in a coma for 7 days. We all thought she wouldn't make it. If only I could have saved her. I was so angry at myself for my weakness. Ever since then, I felt Tifa blamed me. I got out of control. I'd get into fights, not even caring who it was. That was the first time I heard about Sephiroth. If I got strong like Sephiroth, then everyone might... ... I hate it when they do that trail off thing, because I just can't deliver a trail off line, so I always end up saying ... like a fucking idiot. If I could just get stronger, then even Tifa would have to notice me. So that was it. Sorry, Cloud. If I had only remembered more clearly what happened, I could have done something sooner. Shut the fuck up, Tifa. It's not your fault. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it, now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. That was a... I'm reading way too much dialogue right now. Hang in there, Cloud, just a little longer. You've almost found the real you. Yeah! Let's go back to Nibelheim again. So, here we kind of see a visual representation of Cloud becoming a little bit more whole. So let's go ahead back to Nibelheim again. The truth is right there. We almost have the answer right in the palm of our hands. So we're positive that Cloud did exist at one point. And it is this Cloud, because our Cloud, we're in his head right now. So he definitely has that memory. He's definitely the same Cloud that Tifa grew up with. But where was he 5 years ago? And who's that black-haired guy? Cloud, wait. Where are you going? Take a dump. The reactor. The reactor? To the reactor. The Maker reactor 5 years ago. Hooray! Let's go. It'll be a wonderful time. We'll get to see Tifa sliced right in the fucking chest. I get that's got to be weird to watch. Tifa's like literally in somebody's subconscious, and you get to see herself like cut practically in half by Sephiroth. That slow motion though. That goofy ass cowboy outfit of hers. And there's black-haired Cloud. Hey, it's Cloud. No, it's not. Idiot. You dumbo. Zack. You remembered. So this is this Zack guy that we've heard so much about. And he goes to stop Sephiroth. That's right, it was Zack who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then where were you, Cloud? Also keep in mind when we went to Gongaga Village, if I can say that more clearly. Some parents, some old parents were asking Cloud if when he was in Soldier, if they knew, or if he knew someone named Zack. So where were you, Cloud? Oh shit! Zack got fucked up. Cloud, did you see it all? Because this is Cloud's memory that we're in right now. So obviously, I saw everything. He knows. And then he took Zack's sword. This shadow of a man. Just gonna let you guys watch this. And so the plot comes together. I fucking love that scene. Cloud wasn't able to join Soldier, so he enlisted as a regular Shinra grunt. As a favor, the company sent him to Nibelheim to accompany his friend who wasn't Soldier, Zack, along with another Shinra soldier to Nibelheim. Now remember, we had Shinra grunt number 1 and number 2. Number 2 was killed, and number 1 survived, and that number 1 was Cloud, wearing a face mask the whole time because he was embarrassed. So he was there, and then after Sephiroth fucked up Zack, Cloud showed up just after, found Tifa, thought she was dead, Zack on the brink of death, took Zack's sword, stabbed Sephiroth in the back while he was marveling over Jenova, and then went and took care of Tifa. Sephiroth emerged still alive, but heavily injured from being stabbed in the back with the Buster Sword. Actually, it's in the front in this, in the back in the anime. But he went and tried to finish him off. Sephiroth impaled him and lifted him off the ground. Cloud brought himself forward onto the sword in a rage over having his entire hometown destroyed and his family and friends taken away from him. Got his feet back on the ground, and then used the sword still stuck in his own body as leverage to throw Sephiroth down into the reactor into the lifestream. Sephiroth was then presumed dead, but he actually traveled up the lifestream, similar to the way that Cloud did when he got sucked into the lifestream in the Northern Crater and ended up in Mideel. Sephiroth got sucked into the lifestream in Nibelheim and ended up in the Northern Crater, and that's why his body was there. So anyway, then this is goodbye, Tifa, until we meet again. So just a quick recap on it, just in case anybody didn't understand what was just shown there. The Sephiroth's body migrating part, that's kind of implied, but we'll get to fill out the story just a little bit, just kind of clear up all of the little plot devices that, you know, kind of led to like how did Cloud still end up as strong as he is if he was such a weakling? That is an answer that we still have coming up, but we're gonna have to save that for another episode because this one has already run quite long. But here we go. Cloud is finally becoming whole again. We finally know who Cloud is and why he knew all the things he knew about the visit to Nibelheim and Sephiroth and everything that happened. So to Tifa, in her memories, Cloud wasn't there, but it turns out he was there the whole time. She just didn't remember it because Cloud didn't reveal his face until after she was unconscious. Cloud! Oh, he's back to the whole Mako poisoning mumbling thing. And at least he's whole again. Tifa. Oh, Cloud, it's really you, isn't it? Yeah, Tifa, we finally meet again. You stupid jerk, Yada's all worried sick. Slap him in the face. Oh, you yelled at him too hard, Tifa. You killed him. He's dead. Voice, there. Who's there? I see, we're in the live stream, aren't we? Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Come on, Tifa. Let's go home. And then more awkward live stream animations. They just kind of they just have this sort of, it looks like a test pose in like a modeling program. You know, they have that like that neutral pose that characters have to stand in. That's what it looked like to me. But anyway. And we were rescued by everybody else after some more Mako poisoning for poor Cloud. Yo, you alright, Tifa? What? Barrett, you came back. Cloud, where is he?
Don't worry about him. He's a tough one. Sucker.
Barrett, when I was in the live stream, I saw the real Cloud. I mean, I didn't really find him. Cloud found himself on his own.
Alright, I know. I shouldn't have doubted it. But I can't win against you. You're some kind of lady. You're some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is.
People have so many things pent up inside of themselves.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
And they can forget so many things. Strange, isn't it? R.I.P. Tifa.
Yo, Tifa, snap out of it. Tifa?
Snake? Snake? Snake! And fade to black. Oh, just kidding. Fade out of black. Cloud's back, everybody. Everyone, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, Cloud. All you've been doing is apologizing. Yeah, it's true. Stop doing that. I never was in Soldier. I made up the stories about what happened to me 5 years ago, about being in Soldier. I left my village looking for glory, but I never made it into Soldier. I was so ashamed of being so weak. Then I heard the story from my friend Zach, and I created an illusion of myself made up of what I had seen in my life. And I continued to play the charade as if it were true.
Illusion, huh? Pretty damn strong for illusion, I'd say.
I'm physically built like someone in Soldier. Hojo's plan to clone Sephiroth wasn't that difficult. It was just the same procedure they used when creating members of Soldier. You see, someone in Soldier isn't simply exposed to Mako energy. Their bodies are actually injected with Jenova cells. For better or for worse, only the strong can enter Soldier. It has nothing to do with the Jenova reunion. But weak people, like me, get lost in the whole thing. The combination of Jenova cells, Sephiroth's strong will, and my own weakness are what created me. Everyone knew that. I'm Cloud. The master of my own illusionary world. But I can't remain trapped in an illusion anymore. It's an illusion, Michael. I'm going to live my life without pretending. You sure messed up, Cloud. You're sure messed up, Cloud. Yeah, thanks, Tifa.
That means there ain't no difference from before.
Well, I guess. By the way, Cloud, what you going to do now? Don't tell me you're going to leave the ship. I'm the reason why Meteor is falling towards us. That's why I have to do everything in my power to fight this thing.
Good, then you're going to keep fighting to save the planet?
It's like you always told me, Barrett.
Oh, you mean that?
What? I don't understand.
There ain't no getting off of this train we on. The train we on don't make no stops.
Everybody misquotes Cloud from the very beginning. And we're off. Very, very long episode there, but we're finally back in action. And actually, you go and talk to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, Cloud! Oh, you poor man." He gives him a salute. "Cloud, I was deeply moved by your story. I'm really a weak person, and so I really understand how you feel, Cloud. No one knows when fighting will begin, but let's get ready." So, I think I mentioned offhand that, like, the members of Soldier are probably affected by the whole Jenova cells thing. Apparently, I forgot that one little tidbit that Cloud says right there. The reason he wasn't able to enter Soldier, even though soldiers are genetically engineered... oh, hold on. We're not quite done yet. Listen, Cloud, we're right in the middle of the mission for the huge Materia, right? Well, I know this is kind of out of the blue, but there's an underwater reactor at Junon. As far as I can see, there's the only one left. That's that. Let's go. Apparently I was wrong about that. The reason, even though they're genetically engineered, so theoretically a weak person could still join Soldier, you know, because they're going to be improved anyway. What they need is a strong will to overcome the will of Jenova that's basically going to be at the back of their head the entire, you know, basically their entire life. Because otherwise the members of Soldier could be controlled to do anything to Jenova's will, and obviously Shinra didn't want to risk that, so only those who are very strong could enter Soldier. Cloud did not qualify. And we still have some things to address here, such as how is Cloud physically built like somebody with Soldier. And on top of that, Barrett pointed out, that's pretty strong for an illusion, that just Cloud thought that, you know, that he was his friend just based on his friend's stories. That seems a little bit much of a stretch. So luckily there's actually a bonus, and you can actually complete the game pretty much from here. But there is going to be a bonus scene. Yeah, I mean story-wise, we're pretty much wrapped up here. But there's a little bonus scene inside Nibelheim after Cloud finds himself. Also, we can get Tifa's final limit break, so we're going to do that in the next episode. I hope you guys will join me. If you did enjoy this very, very long episode, go ahead and leave me a like, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.